everybody here on YouTube and welcome. Streaming from the new place, super excited about it, and we're still drafting Masters 25. My name is Gaby. You have not been to this channel before. Our last card is Twisted Abomination. That card's actually very strong. We're also talking about Final Fantasy right now for some reason. We were just like, we trophied the last draft, so we were doing the like little fanfare, and then we, for whatever reason, we started talking about Final Fantasy music. Hello, future. Hi, future. Your future YouTube self. Hi, Bennett. How are you? Do you like it? I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm like I'm elated. I like Notion Thief, but it puts us into blue-black immediately. I like Chupacabra. I think this card's very strong. One hungry boy. Have you ventured into Boulder yet? I've been to Boulder once, Bolly. We went there for we went to a tea shop one time. I think I'm just gonna take, should we just Notion Thief and try to go ham? Let's just take the hungry boy. One hungry boy. See, now we can take Blood Hunter back. Actually, never mind. We're gonna take Source of Plowshares. I just saw it. We haven't drafted White Black either. Little Ninja says, hi, little ninja. Have you figured out the cupcake final solution is? I have been, actually. This is what I'm going to do. I found these jars that are about yay tall. And it's shaped like a heart. Like the star jar that I have down there. Like at the very bottom. I think you can kind of see it. And I'm going to get... I have all the sub-stars in the box right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get those scissors that cut them up in like shapes like stars. Like you can hole punch them and stuff. And I'm going to turn it into confetti. All the cupcakes, the sub-stars, and the... other colored cupcakes, and I'm gonna put them into the star jar, and then I'm gonna put it back there. I think that's what we're doing. Biden is sweet, but I don't know. Source of Plowshares is really, really good. I'm not in the business of just passing up Source of Plowshares. I don't think. So I think Dauntless Cathar is also very strong. It was at least in its set. Maybe it's not so strong here. Boulder's a pretty fun place. Great. Oh, I love thrift stores, Bully. I actually used to be really into thrifting. I am not anymore. Not for any reason other than, I kind of, stopped. You know what actually happened? I started playing Magic, and then I stopped shopping as much. So then, thrifting just kind of took a backseat. Oh, Exclude? Exclude is good. Sift is good, too. I think we take Exclude, and then we're open to white, blue, black, blue, or splashing any of these cards. Oh yeah, Molly. Always, always. I've heard Spike Shot is good. I played it in one of the master sets, and it was good then. Also, it's kind of cold in here now. Time for Blanky. We are not taking Conflux. We want to stick to one of our other two colors. But unfortunately, none of these are good. We could take Ghost Ship if you want to keep being blue. We could try to get there with Relentless Rats. It's pretty early in the draft, and I haven't drafted anything like that. Yeah, we could also take a Loyal Sentry, but then what is our plan anyway? Rats have been pretty garbage. Why not take Complex Red 60% of the colors? Time to play the Piper. I kind of think it's the ship. Sentry seems okay, say some people. I think, let's take the Sentry. We're not going to draft Conflux, but we can draft a control deck. And if Conflux comes around, then maybe we can consider actually taking it. Because if we take Loyal Sentry, we might set up to have something sweet. Actually, changing my mind here again, Dusk Legion Zealot is pretty nice, and so is Squadron Hawk. You ship the flyer, says Seth. Ghost Ship is as good as Loyal Sentry. You guys want to try to get there on SquadronHawk.deck? I actually love Squadron Hawk. You guys, I love birds. I set a bird feeder outside my place, but no burbs have come yet. It makes me sad. Squadron Hawk is like rats, but good. Well, that would be Relentless Rats numero dos. think we could take, like, Armageddon here, but I think Counterspell's just probably better. Move into Charmageddon. I think we want to take Counterspell, don't we? I think it's Counterspell, you guys. Interesting. I think we can just take a Brainstorm. We could take Cascade Bluffs. We're not really in red. It's like we're not one of our colors. Getting this OPAF. We are definitely white. We're not sure about this. Like, yeah, we are like white, base white, and then like probably blue is like it's looking like right now. Let's just take Brainstorm. Brainstorm is nice because we can use Squadron Hawks to shuffle away other Squadron Hawks. None of these are great. We can just take God's Willing, maybe. Bluffs helps for when we get the... I mean, that is actually fair. If we actually do end up getting it. I really don't think we're going to do that, though. Act of Heroism is not insane in, like, a kind of weenie-ish deck, but we're not super weenie-ish yet. We could also take a Notion Thief. It came all the way back around. Cutthroat is good. Well, I don't want us to be, like, straight up 3 colors is the thing. Yeah, I'm taking the Notion Thief here. We're probably not playing Chupacabra, but we might get there on, like... Ooh, Phantasmal Bear? I've never played with this. When Phantasmal Bear becomes the target of spell ability, sacrifice it. I mean, we could draft, like, a very low-to-the-ground deck. We're not really there yet, but we could try. Alternatively, we take what? Supernatural Stamina? Emotion Pass, Long Live the Gaby. I'm gonna take the bear. Alright, we're like a super aggressive deck now. None of these work. We can take Conflicts, though. We're not gonna get there on Conflicts, though. We're gonna be like white, blue weenie, I think. Relentless Rats, we're probably not playing that. Probably just Renewed Faith. You want to do Conflux? I feel like our cards right now are very cheap and efficient. We're like on the 2-1, 2-2 plan with like Squadron Hawks. We want to pick up something to suit up these Squadron Hawks with. Like we want to give them some sort of sword. Yeah, fair enough, Seth. I'm not quite done with black. We'll see where we end up. What is our Radcatcher? 6 mana Fear. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library for a rad card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. That card's funny. That card's funny with Relentless Rats. But I want to take Merfolk Looter here. Like, Looter's very good, and maybe we wheel a Squadron Hawk. That would be nice. Yeah, let's take the Looter. Polarity of the Sleeveless is a really nice splash. It's also a black splash if we make black happen. Yeah, I think Looter's awesome. I don't think Chupa's happening, but we could try to make Polarity of the Sleepless happen. Okay, so we're no longer like a weenie deck. Let's move these guys out. We're becoming a lot slower. Oh, yeah, it is, Seth. I forgot to show it. Okay. Our deck is looking good again. So we're no longer like a weenie deck. Now we are more of a control deck. I don't think Chupacabra is happening, but we'll see. We could splash white instead. I mean, we get rid of Loyal Sentry, Savannah Lions, and Swords. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance we end up there. Yeah, what if we do that? What if we switch into black as our base color, We take a Dusk Legion Zealot here. And we move like Savannah Lions and probably like Loyal Sentry over here. We can maybe entertain this Phantasmal Bear. And we take a Dusk Legion Zealot, and now we are black, blue, splashing white for Pillarly of the Sleepless and Swords to Plowshares, maybe? Yeah, same, Seth. But I mean, it's been hard to figure out which colors we're supposed to be, so... Yeah, I mean, this is it. Like, we're getting past murders, we're getting past counter spells, accumulated knowledge. No, I know the bear's not good. I'm just like, we're short playables right now, so I'm considering all of our options. Hold on. I think murder is better than counterspell. Yeah, let's take murder here. Mystic Snake, I love this card. Wow, no one's blue-green. Look at this. Prophetic Prism is perfect for us, actually. Hey, Dave, how are you? I think if we wheel the crab, we'll take the crab Soma, but we don't need to take the English. We don't need to take the crab yet. Yeah, so let's take Prophetic Prism. Now we can move the Phantasmal Bear to the side. This has to be Horror of the Broken Lands or Self-Assembler. Let's move God's Willing over here. So we have the Squadron Hawk, which we currently don't have others of, and yeah, I think taking the oh, the Templar is so nice for fixing. Nah, you guys are right. The Templar is better than the Horror here, because white is our splash color. Yep. Plane Cycling is actually super nice here, and now we take a Sift. All right, I really like where our deck is going. It took us a little bit to figure out where we're supposed to be. Templar also shuffles for Brainstorm, which is nice. Hi, Mystic. How are you? Welcome. Coming back for the 3 months. Welcome back, and thank you for supporting the stream.
Am I on TV now? Hi, Mom.
I appreciate it. Third Boros Charm, someone will be happy. Some red-white player out there got their wings. I'm going to take Sift. I think Sift is very strong. And there's some cards there that we might wheel. Ooh. We can take Johnny Magic, which is very cool. We could take Court Hussar, but if we don't get the planes, we have to sack it, which is still doable. The ETB is very good anyway. Manalik with the 23 months, so close to 2 years. Thank you, Manalik, for the support. I appreciate that. I have a problem. The content of this deck cannot be updated because the deck is not legal in this format. It sounds like Magic Online, Nabble. That's like the Magic Online experience. I'm going to take Shadow Mage Infiltrator. I think that card's cool. Maybe it's not like the best card in the world, but I do like it. I think we just want a Buzzard. I think I like having a card like this just against some matchups where like killing 1/1s is pretty nice. Okay, so we're really not getting there on the Squadron Hawk. We might as well move it. We do want to splash the Swords, and we do want to splash the Pillory, and we do want to splash the Noble Templar. Wow, we got there with Return Phalanx. Could also consider Fathom Seer. Yeah, Helix and Kreb is a sweet combo stuff. We had that in our last deck. Or not the black-green deck, but the one before that. We had the artifact that when you tap it, the equipped creature deals 2 to something. You guys want to disenchant? I took the Phalanx. I think it's a very good early creature. Oh, the Zoetic Cavern is kind of interesting. So it morphs for 2. Unmorphs for 2, rather. But it's also a land. We are playing 3 colors, so maybe that's not so good. Maybe we just take Borrowing. Yeah, that Arbalest. That's what I couldn't remember the name of the card. I think I'm just gonna get a loan. Take some 100,000 arrows. Probably not play. Let's play Accumulated Knowledge. Green is so open. Horror of the Broken Lands wheel. It's very nice. It can be a 5-mana ram spell. Oh, you're right. Oh, Living Death is very good. Each player exiles all creature cards from his or her graveyard, sacrificing all creatures he or she controls, then puts the card he or she exiled this way onto the battlefield. Yes. Say no more. Let's see your last card, though. Trumpet Blast. Yeah, Living Death is very good. The side of the Shinobi would have been sweet with our Squadron Hawks, but obviously that ship has sailed. Also, now we want to find more like loot effects, because getting cards into the yard and then Living Deathing to wrath them and we get a couple cards back is like so nice. Now we're in the business for like a Zombify too, maybe. Oh yeah, Swords is really nice with it because it's not a creature that they can get back. You guys want me to take Pact? These are Phantom. Yeah. These are Phantom. I kind of want the Ghost Ship, I think. Actually, no, I want the Bat. I like the Bat more than the Ghost Ship, I think. Unearth is kind of interesting because Unearth works well with our Merfolk Looter. Yeah. I'm going to take the Bat. I'm going to take the Bat. I've been impressed with the Bat. Blue Sun Zenith is actually kind of cool. We have the Tulsa to have less Blue Sun Zenith kind of deck. But I actually think what we should take here is a Brine Elemental. Because if we get a Brine Elemental, we morph it, we trade it off, then we Living Death, and then we just get a Brine Elemental back. Yeah, see, a lot of people in chat also think it's... This pack is dank. I don't even think it's Mystic of the Hidden Way. I think having a creature that is really easy to trade off in the early game and late in the game has a really, really meaningful ability. Yeah, Wheeling Twisted Abomination. There's two also. Oh. Maybe Twisted Abomination is better just with Living Death. Maybe we take a Twisted Abomination. But then we're not going to wheel a Brine Elemental. No way. One of these will wheel. I'm calling it. Let's take Brine Elemental. Ruthless Ripper is kind of nice in this sort of deck. We just trade it off. We get it back eventually. Like, we're not a very fast deck, so we want to slow down the... Yeah, I think so too, Synthetic. That's why I want to take the Brine... Because Brine Elemental will not wheel. For sure it won't. So, we might as well try to take a little bit of a gamble and hope that one of the other two wheels. Oh, we could take another Templar. Yeah, taking another Templar to really be able to splash Swords and Pillory the Sleepless means that we have to play less Plains also. Yeah. LC was way too high on Brine Elemental in my opinion. The card is slow and clunky. I have liked the Perceptive, but I had a deck that like was bringing it back for cheap. So, like I was reanimating stuff. I wasn't... Flash is kind of sweet with Living Death. Also, Unearth is kind of sweet in our deck. Like, if we get to a point where we live in death and we actually have to kill some of our creatures, then we can Unearth to bring him back. Because Flash works well if we don't pay the cost reduced by 2. You guys want to take the Hawk? I think I'm going to take Unearth. I think it's a pretty safe pick. I think there's some like cute stuff you can do with Flash, but I think Unearth is actually just going to be a really good value card for us. This is all pretty whatever. I think just Mystic of the Hidden Way. Does Brine Elemental... No, it doesn't, Perceptive. I like to get it back from the yard just because it's a 5/4. Like, 5/4 is big. But obviously, like, if you ever flip it, that's pretty meaningful. And if you don't flip it and you just get it back from the yard, they're still dead very quickly. You have a 5/4. Yeah, I'm going to take Mystic of the Hidden Way. I'm going to put him here on 3 because he's actually a 3. So is Brine Elemental. Could take another Buzzer. We're not going to play it. We could take a Shoreline Ranger. We're very unlikely to play it. Though it is pretty good with Living Death. Thank you, Impossible. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Shoreline Ranger, you guys are into that too? I think so too. Another Mystic of the Hidden Way. Another Nobler Templar. We don't need Templar number 3. I don't think we want Dragon's Eye Savant. I'm going to take this for the sideboard, but we're not likely to play it. Oh, this is whatever. I'll take Coral Helm Guide, I guess. Okay, Wheeling Pact on Negation is interesting. We might board this against some people. We're not gonna play it. It's Phantom, by the way. This is Phantom. That's why these are... Ooh, Sith number... No. Twisted Abomination. That is I'm more interested in. Subbunts are actually pretty great in this type of deck. They're okay, though, Pixel, but reanimating them is really not very exciting. So... I don't think we take Sith number 2. I think we just take the Twisted Abomination. We want all the creatures that we can cycle. Hey, we got there on the Ruthless Ripper. We willed all the cards that we wanted. We found our lane, for sure. I don't think... We might actually play it. We're not playing Accumulated Knowledge, no way. Yeah, we're basically, like, just cycling everything. Then we'll play Living Death. Kill all their creatures, bring back all of our creatures, and just, like... Iwamori Brofist. We're not... taking that. I'll take Coral Home Guy. Yeah, I like our deck a lot too. I think we did some good work. Oh, I should have taken the Gain Life card for the sideboard. I just was kind of like last couple cards, so I just picked them real fast. Okay. 26 cards. We need to make some cuts. I don't think we need the Unearth. Not really. Swords is good. Brainstorm's good. Ruthless Ripper's good. Looter's good, Counterspell's good, Dusk Legion Zealot and Return Phalanx and Prophetic Prism are good. Exclude, Buzzard, this is like kind of medium. Pillar of the Sleepless is good, Shadow Mage Infiltrator's pretty sweet too. Bat, Troops, and Notion Thief. Mystic of the Hidden Way, maybe we can do without. Yeah, that's a card that I wanted to take, Lavish. I should have taken the Congregate. Heart of the Broken Lance cycles into the yard. Living Death is obviously amazing and, like, basically what our deck is about. It's funny because we opened Living Death in pack 3, but our deck is very centric on Living Death. Oh, we could run 16 with mixing. How are we casting Confluence? Noble Templar, another Cycler, Brian Elemental, and Twisted Avon. Yeah, we could actually take Mystic and just play 16. And then go... We definitely don't need that many planes. We need, like... 1 planes, and then we have Prophetic Prism of the planes and the 2 Noble Templars cycles for a total of 4 sources. I think that's probably pretty good. And the islands, we have 6 islands, 7 with Shoreline Ranger, and then for swamps we just have 7. 8. Also 8 for islands. Oh, that's right. We have 2 Templars. That's kind of awkward, huh? No, but if we... I don't think so. If we played Templar number 1, we might not want to cycle... Like, we don't want a second planes. Like, once we've cycled the first Templar, we can just play the Templar. Yeah, exactly, Curzon. So I think this mana base is good. 1, 6, 7. Let's take a screenshot of this just so that we know what's going on. I don't want to make our mana base worse because we're playing 16. But we have a lot of cyclers, so I don't want us to flood out. Oh, thank you so much, Caitlin. I hope you're doing awesome. It is so good to see you. I'm short some lands. What happened? 1 more island, 1 more swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this looks good. Oh, I took out 2 planes and didn't add it to the other ones. You're right. Love it. Oh, but Impossible, what's going on? Is there a con coming up? All right, chillin'. Let's fight. I like our deck a lot, Hawkeye. I think it's very good. Well, it's very good when we draw more lands on this. I'm gonna mulligan this. This is fine. We don't need more lands now. We're gonna morph this Ruthless Ripper, I think. I'm doing the play island. Probably not brainstorming on turn 1, but we'll see. We don't need lands or anything, so. PAX East! That's awesome. Hey, Nevas. The move went well, Nevas. I am very... Ooh. Okay. We're gonna want to face up the Ripper, I think. I don't think I want to brainstorm yet. Swords is nice. Let's just face up it. I think Charmy will end up as part of the backdrop. HV, I actually use Charmy as a pillow, as a body pillow, so probably not gonna have it in the backdrop. I did consider putting him down there, but then I figured that spot is just better for the snakes anyway. So that is where we're gonna leave it at. Blood Hunter Bat is basically Siege Rhinos. I like Blood Hunter Bat a lot. I'm a fan. Any progress on Denroba Horror? So JK, as it turns out, Denroba Horror is a digital print. Or sorry, it's a digitally made piece of art. Which means I'm not going to be able to find the original, unfortunately. The other two that I'm super interested in are Thunder Mahalkite and Falcon the Aristocrat. Those are like the only three cards that I would like, I think, really consider buying. Sure. I think I will brainstorm here. Because we don't have a turn 3 play either. Wow, that was atrocious. Let's put this back and this back. Is that the original? So I can tell you about some of the art back there. The Ambush Viper is the original art. Vampire Lacerator, you say? I'm gonna have to swords that one, I think. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm not really okay with that. Oh, Cobra Hand, good luck with the apartment hunt. Apartment hunting is like, it is kind of exciting, but it is also a lot of work. The Karn print is not original art of Karn. I don't even know if there's original art of Karn. Like, I don't know if it was digital or not. But the cool thing about that Karn print is that this is one of the ones that they sell at, or they don't sell them. They print them, Wizards prints them specifically for Grand Prix. So they only print one of its kind. And when you go to Grand Prix, like when you see them in the prize wall, they're usually super expensive because it's the only canvas print that they will make of that specific card. So that is like the canvas print that they made for Karn. That's not to say that there aren't other canvas prints, you know, out there. But this is the only like Wizards licensed canvas print of Karn. Good, Cobra. I'm glad you enjoy it. It makes me happy. Yes, if the original art for Karn has to be like infinite, I'm guessing. Also, Phalanx is so good against, let's always yield to this, Cutthroat and Vampire Lacerator. It's comical. They need a removal spell for it pronto. Oh my god, Arc. It's like feeding chicken to chicken. Aramancer getting back Lunarch Mantle? Sure. I'm gonna need a removal spell. Oh boy, now they get to just equip something? Unfortunate. I do not envy that you have to do a apartment hunt in Denver. It's gotten crazy expensive with the prospect. Yeah, Singularity, that's what everybody who I was, who I talked to said, I actually think I got really lucky with my place. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Because they gave me a month off of my rent, which was nice. And then they also... We need to draw some action. I got a month off of rent. And then they also gave me... They also held my apartment for a whole month, which a lot of times they only hold it for like 2 weeks. They held it for a whole month while I was moving, which was super nice and obviously saved me a bunch of money. And... They also let me, when I signed the lease, they let me go into a money machine and to like grab money as it was flying around. And then I got like, I think like $250 off of my first month of rent because I just like sniped like $100 bill in the air. It was pretty sweet. Oh my gosh, what is this? Sure. Well, if we don't draw a spell, we can definitely not win this game. This blocks most of this stuff, so I guess we can still keep attacking with Bloodhunter Bat. What city had the money machine? Denver. Dude, I'm not even kidding. They had a money machine. I think I have a video of me, like, in the money machine. Yeah, getting a month off of my rent was awesome. Really, truly was. So in a second here, I won't be able to keep attacking, I don't think. What the hell? They keep having removal spells? Well, I can't attack into that. I need Living Death, like, now. Living Death would actually kind of get us out of this problem. So here I can double block Vampire Lacerator, take two from Nezumi Cutthroat. And if I want to take down my Shoreland Ranger, I get to block with Bloodhunter Bat. I think I'm planning on running monsters still. We need to play some standard. I want to keep playing Masters 25 while it's out, but we need to go back to standard so that I can prepare for that GP. But then if we draw a black creature set, then we can block the Nezumi Cutthroat. So yeah, see, they still killed the shoreline. Alright, we are actually fine. Bloodhunter Bat trades with Nezumi Cutthroat, and now we're stabilized. As long as they don't play more things. Okay. Yeah, I should have not played all my lands because of the looter. We are doing fine, though, now. Living Death isn't even good for us right now. They get back Auramancer. Oh my god! They have triple Auramancer? Like, not even disenchanting helps. Hey, Nucleus Synth, how are you? They have triple Auramancer and they're gonna put it on the will. Oh, F. Yeah, now we're just dead. This can't attack, right? Yeah. We were drawing just like all lands. Okay. we're also playing 16. You had a giant rack of ribs and I'm so full and sleepy. I love it, Pernicious. That sounds awesome. Just got there. Hi, is this not a Horseshoe Crab stream? Thai Bucks, it was yesterday. We don't have one right now, though. We also don't really have very good answers for what they're doing. Sounds good, Stonelock. Have a safe drive. Tied out all the lands. Zoe is loving the new play Slew Bars. It makes me super happy. She like really acclimated to her new cage and she seems like pretty happy and cheerful right now. Then the only thing that was missing is I didn't have raisins because that's what she gets for treats, and so I finally got some the other day and she was like so excited. She honestly is like an addict. Like she hears the crinkling of the raisin bag and she's just like, you know how like dogs go like squirrel? They go like that. Like that's Zoe. She's just like, there's raisins nearby. She starts like running around in her cage. She goes ham. Horseshoe Crab is only a combo with Presence of Gondred. No, there's a couple other combos with it now, but the artifact that you equip to tap and deal 2 is a combo with it, and also Retraction Helix is a combo for a crab. You just like every blue is just bounce one of their creatures. Zoe is a chinchilla pernicious. She looks like this. Actually, I think if you get exclamation mark Zoe. Yep. That's a close-up of Zoe. We have nothing to board, you guys. I guess, like, early creatures that can trade with our opponent's stuff aren't terrible. Maybe Phantasmal Bear's not too terrible. Pickles is kind of slow. I don't think Buzzard is very good. It didn't seem like it did that much. We get to play Twisted A-Bomb into Cycle, and if we get a blue source, it's like, this hand is pretty good. This hand is like keeping a 1-lander on the draw. Yeah, maybe we'll cut, if we go to game 3, maybe we'll cut Notion Thief and bring in a Buzzard. Also, Shadow Wolf, how are you? Yeah, I'm like not super into this hand. I'm gonna take a mulligan. This hand's worse. Okay, we're keeping this hand with completely uncastable cards. We need Black Source. I think I bought him this. Oh, I've seen him, Solomik. I think, hey, Ashara, welcome back with the 5 months. I appreciate that. I think, Rabid Bodyguard showed me a picture of them. They're, like, pretty cool looking. Yeah, Ninja, we are all crossing our fingers for you. God, they do have a lot of cheap creatures. Now the Buzzard's looking very good, but I think we're gonna lose this game is the unfortunate part. Counterspell gets to counter their next thing at least. House of Cicada, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Okay, we need to drop Black Source into Black Source. They're on 1 land. Oh my goodness. They cut the 1-lander. We're gonna lose anyway. We need to draw Black Source so badly. I will not believe that we will lose to this. That's insane. Don't play a land. Don't play a land. Do not play a land. Okay. This is so brutal. I can't believe this game. Lion is basically student of warfare. No, bully. No. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Black Source, please! No land. Don't play a land. God damn it. No way. This is horrible. All right, Black Source. This is so stupid. I cannot believe we're gonna lose this game. Oh my freaking god. If we get a Black Source and we can pillory this thing, it's gonna be amazing. Black Source! Yubi, we're gonna get crushed. Savannah Lions too strong. Honestly, if we get a black source and we can go Pillar of the Sleepless to Savannah Lions into like Flash and Notion Thief and trade with our next thing, we might be okay. Well, now we're in trouble. I mean, we were in trouble before. But now we cannot interact with this ever. I'm just gonna wait, because we're gonna draw the black source here, obviously. We are just dead. I cannot believe we lost that. That was horrible. Batlu, the 3 months. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Savannah lineup, please ban.
It's too strong. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Let me be back in a second. I'm gonna leave you guys with chair and I'm gonna play on that while I'm gone. BRBs. Yo, yo, yo. Chair's been working out. Chair spent a lot of time in the moving truck. That's why it looks swole. I'm glad I brought Chair. I'm actually like pretty happy about that. The sheep in the background has no face. Yeah, it doesn't. It's actually an ottoman. I had it outside in my living room, and then I was like, this actually looks kind of sweet. Maybe I'll just have it inside my stream room. Sheep is a Channel Fireball mascot. Eventually becomes. The best part about this room is how not blue it makes you look. Honestly, I think Luis just needs to change his bulbs, because we have the same lighting kit. It's just like his light bulbs are like a weird blue hue, and I think it makes all of, like, it also makes Luis look tan. It's just very weird. Hi, it's your boy Peanut. Welcome. Hey Shorty, how are you? It's good to see you. Luis just wants to look like he goes outside. Just look like that, right? Because it's not like he actually goes outside that often. Makes him look swole. It really doesn't. Actually, he's trying to get not swole, but get fit, I guess, or like eat better at the very least. I'm trying to be a good influence on him too, because I like to eat a lot of carbs, so sometimes I'm not the best influence. Kitten Chanter 4, thank you so much for the 7-month resub and welcome back. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really do appreciate that. All right, can we beat a Savannah Lions? Yes, this sounds good. I will not be brainstorming early here. I know, I love carbs so much. He's just trying to, I think the thing that has been most effective for him is a low carb diet. So he is trying to like go low carbs right now. Yeah, and you know, we actually have been going like twice a week or something, Molly, which I think is pretty good. The thing about like weight loss and like getting in shape is that it's not a race, it's a marathon. So you have to, well, we have a blood hunter bat. I know, I love carbs too. Duo, yeah, I like our deck. I think our deck's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Squadron Hawk. Alright. I'm not brainstorming. Although, I guess I don't have a turn to play. A marathon. Sorry, JK, I meant to say it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. No, we still don't really want to brainstorm here. That's fine. See, that actually works out really nicely. Now we're just going to cycle on turn 2. Well, actually is always just like, no one has ever said well actually and meant it like in a good way. It's always like a way to show up. Yeah. Well, actually. Oh, that's awesome, Pernicious. I like that. We could keep the cycle shuffle effect for brainstorm. The thing is, I kind of want to play Pillory of the Sleepless on one of these bats. I use it as a nice way set up all the time. Yeah, it is. I could set it up as a way to shuffle the things that I don't want. No, I do think I want the white swords. I think this is fine. Like, I think I want to pillory one of these. I might not want to. Maybe I do just play Shadow Mage Infiltrator, and then next turn I can, like, Blood Hunter Bat blocks these guys, and then I can start drawing cards with Shadow Mage. Maybe that is just better. Alright. As an English teacher, I see what you did there, Synthetic. Wait, what isn't that? Well, actually, I think you're right, Gabby. That's annoying. That's better than Blood Hunter Bat getting pacifism, though. I like the old Johnny Magic art better. Pillaring that one is pretty tasty, because this one also gets to make a 1/1 flyer. I think I want to pillory it now. So yeah, I'll brace them at the end of their turn. I don't think I want to do it now necessarily. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Island. No attacks. I'm a space cowboy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't really want to play Horror of the Broken Lands. I'm a little worried that if they have like one removal spell for that, they just like attack us and we take a ton of damage. Whereas I think how we're going to win this game is with Mystic of the Hidden Way. Also, getting this thing out kind of early is nice because this just starts draining them. Like, now they can't get in for anything. And if they do have a removal spell for my bat, it's not like the end of the world. Yeah. Now I can brainstorm. The Ocean Thief is kind of interesting. I don't need the Phalanx at all, so I'm going to go Swamp. Sorry, Phalanx. Or actually, hold on. I want to morph and play a 2-drop. So let's go Horror of the Broken... Sorry, Island, Swamp. Or we're going to draw that one. Perfect. Now we go cast this face down. 1, 2, 3, 4... There we go, and then we play this. And now we don't attack, but then we're just eventually going to kill him with a Mystic. Brainstorm has to be one of the most overrated cantrips in Limited. It's... Wait, they didn't counter my Morph, but they countered the Return Phalanx? What? Why? What else we said in the letter, the longer you want to brainstorm, the better it is, so you should have waited. I did wait a bit of time. What are they going to bounce my Morph? That is true, Molly. Oh, they're bouncing their Dauntless Cathar. That's why they cared so much about my Phalanx. Alright, well, we have a Horror of the Broken Lands for this. Hey, See-Through, how are you? Welcome. Just flips for 3. Okay, so let's go. We don't even attack here, I don't think. Although we're trading 3 for... Yeah, actually this is fine, and then we'll like Notion Thief. I think it's better to hold Notion Thief in case they play Sift, because it's never attacking into the Squadron Hawk anyway. So let's play Horror of the Broken Land. 1, 2, 3. This is when the cantrip... When you can't shuffle Crunch, it is a cantrip for sure. I'm gonna pretend we have Counterspell. Hey Lord, how are you? I got tired of trying to figure out why XSplit keeps showing a black screen in my teacher. I decided to watch your stream instead. See-Throw, sometimes OBS is very finicky. Sounds good, Bim. Enjoy lunch. Hope you have a good one. Noble Templar is interesting. We also could cycle and maybe debate them, though they're just gonna trade off their Dauntless Cathar and I think try to get a flyer or something. They'd have to trade 3 things and then we'd have to cycle Templar. Yeah. Let's attack with both of these, I think. Good, thank you, Lord. 1 mana draw is really good. It is still a cantrip. If you can't shuffle with Brainstorm, it's still a cantrip. I don't know why that's why is this being debated? Hey Sanax, how are you? Buck, buck, buck. Alright, they found their land, so if they're gonna sift, maybe they sift this turn. God, it would make me so... Like, even if they don't sift this turn, I will just play my Notion Thief. But it's gonna make me so happy if they sift. Oh my gosh, can we just get them? Sure. I'm not trading here with Notion Thief. No way, man. If they don't sift Ghost. Okay, let's send with a couple things. Yeah, we can send with everyone, I think. Actually, not Notion Thief. Actually, we send with Notion Thief. They could block here. They can't block this. They take 4, 7. We can kill them. If they double block this, they don't block Notion Thief. They could chump and block. And then put this here to save some damage. I think it's a good attack, even if we trade a Notion Thief for a Squadron Hawk, even though that's obviously not great. This is all fine. I don't think so, Caldred. They're under so much pressure. Oh, cute. They're gonna White Mane Lion back with their Mana War, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. They're under a lot of pressure. Like, they're gonna die soon. I'm not super worried. Opponent is under pressure like by Queen. Remember when we had the Notion Thief hype in Legacy instead of Leovold? I missed tapping 4 to hit Jace's Brainstorm, then killing the Jays. What happened? Why did it stop being good at... Was it ever good in Legacy? I don't play Legacy. Ooh, Cloud Blazer's actually, like, kind of unfortunate. Now I wish I had that Notion Thief again. We still just have, like, pretty good attacks everywhere. These are really hard to block on the floor. We can double kill these things. This gets in. This is going to get in for sure. So they can't double block. Alright. I feel like it was good in Legacy and then Leovold was better. Well, if they print a better card, then this is better, I guess. Sure. That order's fine. Okay, well, they're straight up out of cards, so I don't really... And they have to deal with the Mystic of the Hidden Way and the Nobler Templar anyway. Notion Thief is still fun in Vintage. Does Vintage play Notion Thief? I didn't know that. No, I thought people play a lot of Leovolds. Pacifism to deal with the Mystic is a good answer. We might bring in the Lion since they have double Pacifism. Mana War is going to bounce the Nobler Templar. Okay. That just buys them a turn, though. Are there Ras and M25? Yeah, the Living Death is in the set. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get a black card, we can... That's the only way you can reveal it, right? Reveal a black card from your hand. Okay. Well, I am going to morph it. If they draw a black card next turn, we can just win by flipping it up. And if not, they need to present a couple blockers. Because right now, they can't block the Templar. So yeah, as far as I know, I think only Live and Death is the only... Okay, Court Hussar is kind of annoying. Notion Thief and Leovold go into different vintage decks. Splashing green and Grixis control is a huge cost, making you much more vulnerable to Wasteland. I see. Yeah, I don't play a ton of Legacy, so all this stuff is like, I know Leovold is pretty popular, but I don't have any experience playing with Leovolds. Akroma's Wrath is in this set. What does that do? Okay, we draw a black card. We're still in this. We didn't get there exactly. And attacking is not particularly good. Let's just play this thing. This is a lethal. I think that's better than cycling the Shoreline Ranger to try to get a black card. Don't think we have good attacks. Then they just like trade their Dauntless Cathar and then they get a blocker for a Shoreline Ranger. 6 CMC, destroy all your creatures, artifacts, enchantments. Oh. Yeah, that seems... God, these Court Hussars are doing so much work. Stop. Oh, that's right, KZ Eddie. This is a land cycling card. Oh, boy. They have a Griffin Protector now that they can... This is really obnoxious. Now we can't... Well, we can still attack and they have to chomp. Hussar's gonna give it to you. Okay. They're still, once again, on a 1-turn clock. Our Morph is a Ripper. And we can't flip it. So it would be amazing in this spot, but we need a black card. I think we'll... Okay, they have a Spirit now to block this. J. Polwell, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Oh, Biden Athasa? Hello. Our opponent's kind of going off. We just need a black card. Alright, there you go. Ding dong. Our opponent probably felt like they were like doing it. Like that they had stabilized or whatever. Is Biden of Thassa indestructible? I don't think it is. Biden of Thassa. Let me see. Maple Woods, thank you so much for the 7 months. It's not? Okay, I think I want to bring in Disenchant.
I can't believe it's been 7 months. I haven't been able to catch a live stream in ages. Happy to be here.
Aw, Maple Woods, thank you so much for continuing to support the stream. Even if you haven't been in the live stream very much, it means a lot to me. I appreciate that, and I hope you're doing awesome. Okay, so we want to bring in... Oh, I thought we had picked up the Bounce Lion. That's not gonna do... Or we don't have a Disenchant either. For shame. I guess we have no way to interact with enchantments, do we? Am I forgetting my Monoblue Devotion roots? I forgot for a second. I forgot. I was pretty sure it wasn't. I know that the gods are, but I wasn't sure about their equipment. Yeah, Hawkeye. That's what I thought, but yes, it was the last deck. It feels like it was very recent, so... Yeah, Timmy, I think that is how we're gonna do it. I think that is how we're interacting. Yeah, I think we'll bring one Buzzard just because they have Squadron Hawk, but that's about it. What do we take out? I wish I had better ways to interact with the pacifisms. If Darksteel forges and play Biden does become indestructible. Oh. God's willing? I mean, God's willing is a way to do that. I think I'd rather just bring... The Notion Thief did not look amazing against their deck. Yeah. I am probably going to cycle at Horror. On turn 1. Ooh, they got a burr. Got a burr. That's kind of an aggressive start, huh? Why cycle horror? Because I have living death in hand. I have a merfolk looter. Like right now I'm gonna play phalanx just so that we can stop it from attacking. But we're gonna set up a sweet living death and just crush our opponent. Here they're gonna have to extend onto the board because the phalanx blocks really well. Let's start looting because we want to... I think we really want to get a couple creatures in the yard before we fire off this living death. I was listening to an old LR episode about how to draft control decks, and it looks like the case study for that. Yeah, I like our deck. I think we actually got there with our deck. I'm actually gonna let this Cathar in. Oh, alright. I mean, if they don't want to attack, that also works for me. Let's play Island, but pass with Exclude. So I don't think we're playing anything here. Hey, Maxwell, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back to the Brood. I appreciate that, Maxwell.
Hey.
How's your weekend? God, it feels so good to be in my new place and streaming. Feels good, man. Manowar, huh? God, Manowar is the kind of creature that I do want. I'm gonna take some damage here. I'm gonna let Manowar resolve. I think I'm gonna fire off this living end in a second. Esper, yeah, we got kind of crushed. Can't you just go... I don't want to spoil it in case somebody hasn't seen it. I think I'm gonna let my Merfolk Looter die. Jump here. Loot. And probably pitch the Phalanx or a bigger creature. Yeah, like a Shoreline Ranger. That's even better. Or actually, no. The Phalanx, because then I get to cycle the Shoreline Ranger, and then next turn I get to Living Death. So yeah, the Phalanx. And that's going to die. And then we land cycle. Okay, wow. This Living Death's going to be so sick. This is a 4-for-1 except even better. This is just going to be like the best. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in yard, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in play. This is just dirty, is what it is. Pew, 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 pew. That was so sick. It was a Mystical Hidden Way. I really don't care about the Griffin. Probably should have cycled before playing my land. Pitch Island. Probably attacking with this. Yeah, and I'll just pass with Exclude. We don't even need to play the Buzzard. Alright, we are kind of crushing our opponent now. That was stupider than the Teximoc? Yes, it was. I think it was even stupider. I don't know. It was like a... What was it? 4-for-4? Yeah, it was a 4-for-4. It was just silly. And now we get to exclude their next creature too. Limited is sweet, isn't it, originally? I agree. Agreed. This Buzzard's not looking very good anymore. I might board it out. Alright, let's send with all the clowns. Send with the clowns. A 4-for-4 isn't anything. Oh, it was an 8-for-1. I'm sorry. Yes, it's not a 4-for-4. What am I thinking? It was an 8-for-1. Your buddy was telling you he got a 12-for-1 with Living Death? I felt like 8-for-1 was already like way too much. Like it felt like cheating. They have to chump. No, there's no way. They had to chump this one. That doesn't matter. God, if this is their plan is atrocious. Sure. Sure, okay. Fine. There's some nonsense going on, honestly. I don't know what's going on. I am gonna kill the Griff. Yeah, that plan was a little bit better, but still, this plan is just like not really. Maybe it was still better just to play Horror of the Broken Lands and let him keep the Griff. The Griff wasn't really stopping anything. Equal to its power? They go up to 6? Yeah, they just die. Hi, Tundra. How are you? Good evening. Hope you're doing lovely. Wow. Look, it is correct to not loot. Let it be known that it is possible. Thanks. Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way. I love the EDH game. That's how you did it. You think you'll ever do it again? Yeah, Daniel, if they ask me to do it again, I will for sure. I know they like to cycle through the guests that they have, so I probably will not do it for a while, is my guess. But I actually had a blast. Like, everything about the weekend was super fun. The only thing that sucked about that weekend is that there was a snowstorm in Chicago. And I actually had to leave before, like, we had the wrap-up dinner because I didn't want to get stranded in LA. And then because if I stayed in LA, I would have had to stay for like another day and a half versus if I flew out that night and took a red eye, I would just get back to Chicago and be able to stream the next day. So I did that. But that also meant that I took a red eye back at like midnight that night. It was just horrible. This hand is dope. Let's keep this hand. Don't worry, Woodger, you're okay. Only tootin' losing. Being stranded light during snowstorm sounds decent. Maybe that was just better. I really wanted to stream the next day, so I was just like, I'm gonna just take the red eye. It's not like that was like amazing or anything, you know. I do want to cycle Pillory, I think. Or the Templar for Pillory, so. Got a magic. Yeah, we won. I think you missed it. We got a 8-for-1 with Living Death. It was insane. It was so good. Tundra, I am liking it. I don't know how much I like. I don't know if I love it. You know, it's like in middle school. Like, I don't know if I like it. I do know that I do like it. My opponent is content passing and doing nothing, so I am also content passing and doing nothing. I'm just going to pass with Exclude. Yeah, no thanks. I think I'm gonna just play Notion Thief at the end of their turn. Maybe we can debate them. Maybe they play the like 4 mana, draw 3, lose 3. That'd be so sick. This is in drawing. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, and put it onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Draw a card except the first one. Yeah, this doesn't interact. We have not gotten to Notion Thief anything. Ancient Craven would have been insane. Yeah, it was close. I almost got excited. I was like, maybe this is draw, but it's not. Also, my chair is like stuck. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Let's attack with Notion Thief. Close only counts in Lil Sebastian shoots and hand grenades. Yeah, this has been mostly just like a 4-mana 3-1 with Flash. I don't know. I'm probably gonna morph Mystic and play Prophetic Prism. Oh, I should have played Prophetic Prism first, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, I can... Oh, pillaring this thing seems nice. Yeah. We don't judge Ambush Vipers on this. Yeah, this is the Ambush Viper Judgment Free Zone. Pillory of the Sleepless is very good. That card is like feels pretty annoying. Like every time your opponent casts Pillory against you, you're like, this is stupid. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to kill this. 9? Oh. Crossum Colossus ain't got nothing on this deck. God, this is, look at how good of a card Murder is. Like, didn't even blink. Oh. I did it for the extra point of damage. I think... Alright, didn't even matter. I was gonna morph the Ripper that turn, I think. Getting Pillar Eaters real feels bad, man. Any Switcher plans this week? Yes, Blix. I actually want to play The Witcher tomorrow. I assumed that you meant The Witcher, not The Switcher. The only blocking thing that might happen is I have not tried streaming from my PlayStation yet. So if we have problems with my PlayStation, we won't Witcher, but I do want to Witcher tomorrow. As a reminder, everybody, that Variety Wednesday has been transferred to Variety Tuesday because they kept doing the Magic Online releases and stuff keep happening on Wednesday. So like it turns out Wednesday's not a very good day to have Variety Day. Hey Seahawks, how are you? Probability that The Witcher actually gets played tomorrow, 68%. My intent is to play it tomorrow. The only problem will be if I have problems with like the stream setup. Remember, I had to set it up all from scratch, basically. So it turns out, yeah, the Cloud, welcome to the stream. I'm good, Seahawks. Thanks for asking. So our opponent. I don't know. What is their deck like? Just like big creatures? It didn't look like Buzzard was particularly good against them. They were on like the ramp into nothing. If they have Mana Dorks, maybe Deathhead's Buzzard is good, but that would be the only way. We have to save like the Murders and stuff for like the Crows and Claws, but the Ruthless Ripper's good against them. You're officially the stream stats maker-upper. Coral Helm could be interesting actually. To give creatures unblockable, like, in the late game. My day's going great. Thank you for asking, Seahawk. I don't think we want Pact. Like, we have Living Death, which is also another really nice Wrath. I could see bring Coram Helm Guide as an early beater and a late game evasive creature. Notion Thief did not look particularly good in this matchup either. I'd rather play a 2-mana 2-1 on turn 2 than a 4-mana 3-1 on turn 4. Yeah, this hand's nice. I think Phalanx is probably okay, Pyro. Like, even in the late game, Phalanx is, like, pretty nice. Are we gonna morph the Rooper? No, we're not. So we might as well face up it. Hey, Orion's Ranger. Our deck is good. It's like an Esper control-ish deck. Wow, I'm so happy I faced up the Ripper. This is awesome. I'm gonna play Plains in case I have the Swords for some reason. This hand is very good. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and trade. We played nothing. Okay. I mean, I still want to play my Shadow Mage Infiltrator. If it were any other thing, maybe I would just pass, but if they Edict us, so be it. That's fine. We have Living Death in our deck. We get to Swords this. Oh, even better. We just get to Pillory that thing. Oh my god, Luis, I got an 8 for 1 with Living Death earlier. It was amazing. I had 4 creatures in the yard and they had nothing in the yard, and then I killed their 4 creatures. It was so good. Feels good, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Horror. Glass Arc, it was more about the fact that I just didn't want... Like, I'm not worried about... It's gonna be a while until they actually use this ability. I have Living Death, so this thing's gonna hit the yard eventually. Them 4 cycling, that is kind of annoying. They're 2 still away from that. Alright, play Swamp and pass, I guess. That I can't have, I don't think. They might not have attacks without it either. Yeah. Okay, we need to draw, like, some action, though. We need our Living Death or something. Because we can still Swords the Elvish Aberration. We're gonna get back a Shadow Mage and a Ruthless Ripper, and they have Elvish Aberration and Timberpack Wolf. Yeah, that's still fine. Oh, boy. Alright. We might have to Swords that. We might take 1 hit. And then have to Swords it. We'll see. Land stop, please! I'm at 9. That's really unfortunate. I need to draw Living Death like next turn. Time to plow this guy. I mean, this stops these 2. It doesn't stop this one from attacking. They still haven't drawn lands. They keep drawing spells. Gentleman and Dominaria confirmed. Yeah, we kind of are all in on Living Death at this point. I'll take 3 from that. They still can't activate the Invoker. Oh my god, Phyrexian Ghoul is so good against Living Death. Holy crap. Need 10 mana to flip this and face up it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. I guess we're just face-upping a Brine Elemental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Narbly, how are you? We are in, like, serious trouble. Oh, boy. Okay. They still can't activate the Invoker, funnily enough. Okay, we're gonna play as if our next draw has to be so it definitely we have to block. But we kind of don't want them to sack a million creatures. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because if we Living Death, they just sack all their creatures and they're going to get way more creatures back than we are. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Let's just block, see what they do, and then scoop. I do not think we can win this game. They have to sack 2 more creatures if they want to get that thing to live. So, really? That's worth it to them? Okay, that's actually good for us. We're all in a Living Death, though. Still drawing live. They got Wild Heart Invoker and Elvish Aberration. Living Death! Ah, Blood Under Bad White! We're still not dead. So what do they have in Yard now? Timberpack Wolf and Dusk Legion Zealot and Phyrexian Ghoul. Alright, we're gonna draw Living Death. Probably, maybe I don't even chump. I'm taking 7. Then they get to block next turn. I guess I don't know what this is. I think I should chump. I'm gonna chump. Okay. Living Death, come on! That's fine. That's fine. That's acceptable. Hey, Martian, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. I spent all weekend working on the whole place. Not just the background. That didn't take that long. Not quite dead yet. They can activate the Wild Heart Invoker now, so I think I'm supposed to Troops the Wild Heart and then chump here and then take 5 again. Chumpacabra? Yeah, we have to kill the Wild Heart Invoker, sadly. Okay. Still all in, please. Living Death! Okay, we have a 1 in 20 chance. What is this? Oh, fuck! Oh my god, Molly, you were totally right. I did not think it was a Crescent Colossus, but yeah, we knew they had it in their deck. I could have drawn the top card. It's just gonna tilt me. I'm just gonna tilt off if I know Living Death was on top. Dragon's Eye Savants blocks a lot of stuff and forces them to kind of overcommit to the board, which I am interested in. We're 1-1, Louise. We lost the first match to like sheer stupidity, though. We just like, it was so stupid. We mulliganed to 5, and my opponent had a Savannah Lions and stuck in 1 land the entire game, and I drew 5 islands, and then my hand was like a bunch of creatures, a Return Phalanx, and Notion Thief, like. Just like a bunch of like really good. Oh, a Pillar of the Sleepless. We just don't have black mana to cast it. And then in the meantime, my opponent, after like 5 turns, finally gets not mana screwed. And they play a Lunarch Mantle. And I'm still like, this is fine. I can still Pillar of the Sleeplessness. And then they played a Swift Boot. So it was just like, this is stupid. Yeah, the lion delivered to us. I'm going to bring Dragon's Eye Savant. I think it's fine. How good was brine? Brine seems medium. Sounds good, Ice Tour. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this Horror of the Broken Lands. This is kind of sweet. Is this game automated like Magic Duels, or do you have to manually? You have to manually play everything British Villain. They are releasing a new version of this game where you don't have to do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to Living Death yet. I'm just gonna curve out, I think, because I have 2 into 3 into 4. It's pretty nice. I'm okay trading here, I think. That seems acceptable. It's not newbie friendly, no. But the next version, the next iteration of that is fine. The next iteration of like Magic, the Magic Online that's coming out, that's called MTG Arena, is gonna be pretty newbie friendly, I believe. Do I just Living Death now? They have 6 cards and they're mana screwed. I have a Horror of the Broken Lands, a Coral Helm Guide, a Shadow Mage Infiltrator, a Bloodhunter Bat, and they have a Timberpack Wolf. I'm gonna do it. Colin, thank you so much for the 7 months and welcome back to the Brit. I appreciate that. Wow, we got our opponent good. Get baited. It can't even block any of these things. Cornhole Gut can give itself unblockable. GG. GG's. Ba-ba-ba! Our deck was good. I think we could have 3-0'd with this deck. We did lose to that very, very stupid Savannah Lions game. And I think we mulliganed the other game too. I forget exactly what happened the previous part. We lost 0-2. I do remember that. We got crushed. Living Death sure is a fun limited card. I feel like we debated some people real good with Living Death. Anyway, let me wrap up. I'm not done streaming, you guys. I'm going to keep playing M25, but I am going to wrap up the YouTube video. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You can let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see on this channel, what you liked, didn't like, etc. And I'm going to have other suggested videos over on this side if you want to see more Masters 25 or cube drafts, constructed, whatever you want. There's all sorts of stuff on this channel. There's even non-Magic games, so you can check that out as well. If you want to come say hi to us in the live stream, I stream Monday through Friday in the afternoons, Central Times, actually Mountain Times. And yeah, that's where you can find us in the live stream. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you later.